this is Tracy Hart with KHZTV.com, and I am so excited because one of my favorite events is going to be coming to the Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore in just a couple of weeks. On February 27th through March 1st, Monster Jam will be hitting Royal Farms Arena. Now, I'm really excited because of one of the new racers, Bailey Williams. Bailey, thank you so much for talking with me today.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm excited to be here.
So, first of all, you are going to be racing in Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite trucks just because quite frankly, it's very cute. But I love the fact that it really speaks to the kids. The kids get excited to see. You just started racing here in 2015.
Yes, that is correct. And I am in Scooby-Doo, and I didn't get to choose my truck, but I'm actually very, very impressed with the truck that chose for me because it is a kid attraction. So every single kid I see at Monster Jam is completely infatuated with my truck.
I'm sure they are. Well, let's talk about your racing career because you started off racing ATVs at actually a pretty young age, at 15. How did you get involved with racing ATVs?
Actually, I was a gymnast and a dancer pretty much my entire life, and I just decided one day that it wasn't for me, and I rode, the utility four-wheeler around the house, and I was not very bright, very smart whenever I rode it, and so it kind of scared my dad enough to allow me to be safe and get on the racetrack and wear a helmet and all kinds of protective gear, and that's pretty much where it started.
Well, I guess we need to take a step back further as well. Now, when you were young, there was a chance that you weren't even going to make it to see age 11.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
So to take something like that where you had some problems when you were younger and then now moving forward and now you're racing trucks in Monster Jam, did you ever think you'd be doing that?
No, actually I didn't, but I honestly feel like going through what I did go through, that's why I'm here. I mean, it's been something that's always pushed me to never, ever give up, and my parents, they never allowed it. So I'm living my dreams because I never thought I could.
Now, for people who are not familiar with Monster Jam, or maybe they have a misconceived notion as to what Monster Jam is like, can you tell them kind of what can they expect if they decide to come to the event in February?
Actually, even if they've been diehard Monster Jam fans for 20 years, it's not going to be the same. This year is brand new. It's something totally new that we're bringing to the table. We've never done. All 8 drivers are going to be driving 3 different vehicles now, and we have our own teams, and, we have to prove ourselves in the Monster Jam truck and the Monster Jam Speedster and the Monster Jam ATVs. So it's going to be totally different this year.
Well, what I love about it and why I bring my kids every year is it's something that's fun for everybody. I have just as much fun watching it, and I get just as involved as my kids do. It's so exciting because you just never know what's going to happen, and every race is different, and it's just fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, and that's my favorite part about it is it's a family sport. I grew up super close with my family-oriented, and this is seriously an event for an entire family to go to.
You just started racing here in 2015. Is this your first race?
My first race was in December. It was just kind of a mock show, an entire weekend of practicing, and the tour actually started in January. So this weekend will probably be my 6th week on the road. So, I'm still the newest rookie of them all, but, I'm proving myself. So.
Well, that moment when your first race and you're revving the engine and you're ready to go, are you excited? Are you nervous? What kind of feelings did you have?
You would think that I'd be used to it by now, but, every single time I strap in and right before a show, I always sit there and I just have that moment where I'm literally still in tears, and I'm like, Bailey, come on, you've been doing this for weeks now. You should be used to it. But no, I still get emotional. I just can't believe I'm actually here.
Now, are the other drivers, are they helping you since you are the rookie?
Oh, yeah. Dalton and Colton and I are actually the rookies, but, all the other people I've looked up to for quite a few years, Becky, she's driven for 5 to 8 years. She's always been positive. She's always had feedback, advice, anything I needed, she was there to help me. And I don't know, it's just been a blessing. Everybody, they're there with a helping hand of advice or to tell you, hey, you screwed up, you shouldn't have done that, change this, do that. And I don't know, it's awesome. We're one big family.
Monster Jam will be at the Royal Farms Arena here in Baltimore on February 27th through March 1st. So on Friday, there's a showing at 7:30 p.m. Saturday, there's 2 showings at 2 o'clock and at 7:30 p.m. And then on Sunday, there's a 2 o'clock as well. Now, the thing I love about it is you guys have a pit party ahead of time. Can you kind of talk about what is a pit party?
A pit party. It's actually, we call it a party in the pits, and it's every single person. Our trucks, our HVs, our speedsters are all lined up. all the fans, the kids, the families, they get to come down and meet us. They get to stand there and take pictures with us, have autographs signed, and it's a big party for all the fans.
Well, and I think it's a great opportunity. You know, it's one thing when you're up in the stands and you're looking at these trucks and you think, okay, they look big. But it's another thing when you get down on the ground and you're standing next to the tires that you realize how big they really are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so for people out there, if you are looking for something fun to do, put it on your calendar. Again, it's Monster Jam. It's going to be February 27th through March 1st at the Royal Farms Arena. You can go online to monsterjam.com or to Royal Farms Arena to get tickets. I want to give a big shout out. We need to make sure we're cheering on Bailey with Team Scooby-Doo.
Thank you. Hope to see everybody out there.
Absolutely. Again, I'm Tracy Hart with KHZTV.com.